morning.
Fine, thank you. And how are you, teacher?
I'm also fine. Today I feel very bored, boys and girls. Can you sing that song that I like?
Yes.
Ordinary claps.
Ordinary taxes, roly-poly taxes, high, low.
Today's lesson was about the opposites. I started my lesson with the song. I knew that on the song there is a word high and its opposite, which is low. That is why I started my lesson with that song. Usually when I teach my kids, I used to bring them on the mat because I want them to be closer to me so as to detect who is not actively involved in the lesson.
Boys and girls, look at me. What is this, boys and girls? What is this? Which JD?
Cloth.
They are cloth. Do you think these two cloth looks the same?
No.
They are not the same, grade 3s. What can you tell me about these two cloths? Niwa?
That one is clean and that one is dirty.
Well done. This cloth is clean and this one is dirty. Now, Moni, come to me. I want you, Moni, to fill this stone and tell me something about it. What can you say about this stone?
This stone is rough.
This stone is rough.
Young kids understand better when the content of what they are doing includes concrete reference. And I know that with the real objects, learner will be actively involved by touching them just for the real objects to be next to them. Those real objects, they capture the learner's attention.
There are words on the board. Can you all read these words? Let's read them.
Hard, little, close, a lot, empty, heavy, full, soft.
The use of the flashcards is to make the learner to pronounce the words that are written on the flashcard, to spell them, and even to have the meaning of those words. I swapped the flashcards on the board and wanted them to match as to test as whether they know the opposites of the words that were on the board.
Now let's look at the word hard. Do you think hard matches with the word heavy?
No.
They don't match. Good. Who can come and match the word hard with its opposite? Figile. Is hard and do you think the word hard matches with the word alone?
No.
Who can come and help Figile? Bujiri, come and help Figile. Good, Figile. The word hard matches with the word soft.
In every class, kids are different. Usually we don't just leave the child who is not correct like that. We call another child to come and assist.
Now, grade 3s, I want you to listen to my instructions. I'm going to give you these cards. And I don't want you to show the person next to you what you've got. When I give you the card, you just put it and close it in your hands. There will be a time to read the card silently. You're going to do silent reading. Do you know silent reading?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
I wanted the kids to read the words alone, doing the so-called silent reading. From there, they were supposed to walk around the classroom, searching for the weight that matches with the one that each child has. So from there, when they find the partner, they were asked to come and sit on the mat. And after they have seated, I asked the pairs to come and act out what they have got. And when they act out, those that are sitting on the mat, they were supposed to guess what they have acted out.
Then that is
Sleep, wake up.
sleep and awake. All of you?
Sleep and awake.
Well done. That is?
Small and big.
That is small and big. That is?
Lock and unlock.
That is lock and unlock. Well done. Now, boys and girls, I'm having some presents here with me. Some presents. Do you know what is this?
Yes.
This is the wave. And I have some packs in my lunchbox. Moni, come and match the packs with the waves on the weight wheel now.
We had two different wet wheels. Kids were supposed to read the words on the wet wheels and read other words on the pegs and start matching. And that was the reinforcement of my lesson. The wet wheels also increase the learner's vocabulary, and it also make the learner to be good in pronunciation. So I grouped them according to their abilities. There are those that are the fast learners, the fast readers, and there are those that are average and those that are weak. So with this differentiated activity, with the top one, they were supposed to write the sentences about the opposites. The average one were supposed to look at the opposites and find them on the word set. And the weak group were only required to match the words. To me, the lesson was effective because each and every learner were actively involved in the lesson. With the lesson like this, I bring along a real objects, and not just real objects very attractive for the learner to be actively involved or to touch or to see those real objects.